Today I am answering some of your questions. So on Tumblr a couple days ago I made a post and asked if you guys would send me some questions that you wanted me to answer in an upcoming video. So a whole lot of you did, and so today is the first episode of a series called #HeySerena. So in future, if you guys want me to answer a question, feel free to either message me with #HeySerena in front of it, or simply just tag me in a post on Tumblr. The first question is from Potatoes, and they said, #HeySerena, how are you not collapsing under the pressure of being a junior? As you guys know, I am a high school junior right now, and it's a super stressful year because these grades are the ones that determine how well you will do in relation to like college applications, and you have to take standardized tests and things like that. So honestly, the thing that really keeps me going is the Study Blur community on Tumblr. I've gotten so many messages from wonderful people telling me that my tips have gotten them the best grade in the class, or that I've inspired and motivated them to start doing well in school, and things like that just really, really make me happy, and I always feel more motivated myself to just do better because of that. Narwhal Milks asked, this is a very hard question. Chocolate or pizza? Definitely chocolate. 4.0 asked, hi Serena, I was wondering how you managed to keep everything together so well. I am planning on starting my own bullet journal of my own, but what else do you do? Thanks. So I do use a bullet journal, and in addition to that, I use this Pomodoro timer app, and I will link it down below if you guys are interested in it. But it uses the Pomodoro timing method, and I find that I'm just super productive when I use that. And in addition to that, I also use the Forest app. I have talked about this in previous videos, and I find that this is the best app if I'm distracted. So both of those are what I use in addition to my bullet journal. That Kind of Crazy Stuff asked, #HeySerena, what's your favorite book? So I have a whole lot of favorite books, but I managed to narrow it down to 3. So I have the Harry Potter series, The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer, and 13 Reasons Why. Vanessa asked, #HeySerena, do you find studying fun, or do you make it fun? I feel really self-conscious when I actually enjoy learning new things and studying, while everyone treats it like some chore or horrible job. It is a job, but I'd like to enjoy it. So I totally agree. I'd be lying if I say that I like to study, because no one really enjoys doing homework, especially if it's in a subject you don't like very much. But there are definitely ways you can make it fun. So I love pens and stationery, and so I make an effort to make my notes pretty, make them stand out. I like to try different note-taking methods and really use color in a way that's interesting to my eyes and doesn't feel boring if I have to go back and look at them. So that's one way I find really helps for me personally. Spoopy Rachel BCTH asked, #HeySerena, how do you deal with stress? Like when you have a bunch of tests or assignments to do all in the same day or week. So I actually have a whole video on how I minimize stress, and I will link that up above if you guys are interested. But the main way that I de-stress and relax is by always carving out time for myself, whether that be watching an episode of TV or getting some extra sleep. So that always helps me, just because it's better to have some time to yourself rather than dedicating all of it to your tests and assignments. Fernania asked, #HeySerena, I've been using a bullet journal to stay organized since last summer, but many of my teachers give due dates a few weeks in advance. Any advice on how to remember what assignment is due without having to write it over and over again? Thanks for the motivation. So what I've actually recently started doing, because some of my teachers do the same thing, is by taking these 4x4 sticky notes that I bought, and I write down all of the important dates along with what is due or what I have to start doing on that date. And anytime that another week passes or I have to flip the page, I just take off the post-it note and stick it on the next week. So I find that that's like a really easy way to keep track of all deadlines that are farther in advance than just the next day. And I use these all the time actually. I've done one for a research paper that I've had to do with a bunch of different deadlines. So this is like a really easy way to just solve that problem. Thanks for watching. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel because I'll be posting new videos every Wednesday, and please be sure to check out my Tumblr and 8 tracks. Bye guys!